So, first of all, I'm very, very excited to be coming back to IDC in Geneva again. It's always one of my favorite places to go, and also to work with the participants who come to the programs. I find to be some of the highest quality people that I get a chance to work with. So, really looking forward to coming to do this program on conscious leadership and resilience. What I've seen is of the most successful and sustainably successful organizations, two of the major success factors are leadership and resilience. Resilience meaning that ability to keep coming back, to stay on the course, to deal with challenges and still keep rebounding from all kinds of different challenges and difficulties, whether it's economic, whether it is something that is changing in technology. So this just capacity to keep coming back from difficulties is probably one of the most important things an individual, a team, or a company can do. And to be able to do that requires effective leadership. And what I mean by leadership in this case is not about command, not about control, not about power, but truly about the ability to have two things. We say to lead means to be able to take people somewhere. And to take people somewhere, you have to have a direction. You don't always have to know the destination, but you must have a direction. So our goal is that we want to be able to provide the skills. The purpose of this program is to provide the skills that are necessary for people as either facilitators, as coaches, or as managers to develop these greater capacities for leadership in themselves, and also to promote that in others in their teams or organization. So it begins with self-leadership. It begins with self-resilience. And then we say, how do we expand that? How do we become a better leader of others? Another key part of this program is about conscious leadership. And the idea of conscious leadership means that we have a greater and greater sense of awareness of all of the stakeholders that are affected by the decisions and actions of ourselves, our teams, or our companies. And then I think in today's world, we need a greater and greater conscious awareness of the impact that what we are doing is having on others, and all the way out to include our environment into the world. So again, purpose of this program is to provide specific skills, models, and exercises and tools that would support people to do both of these things. Now, the purpose of that, the benefits of that, are that, number one, obviously, you have greater performance. You have greater sustainable performance. Without resilience, you might have a temporary success. You might have some kind of a temporary improvement. But with resilience is where you actually get what the resources that you need to stay the course. A lot of what we will do in the program is look at what are some of the skills necessary to deal with many different kinds of obstacles, inner obstacles, outer obstacles, obstacles that come from interactions, obstacles that come from the environment. But also just this notion of leadership. A big part of what this program is about is we say there are three essential things we're going to be working with. We have what we call the organizational outcomes. What are our goals of good leaders? What are the four actions, the primary actions of good leaders, which are things like the ability to empower, to coach, to share, and to stretch, to get more out of ourselves and others. And all of that is fundamentally supported by what we would call a mindset, a leadership mindset. So big part of what will be the benefit of this program is that the participants, we're going to be exploring how do you develop and how do we help others to develop the mindset of a high quality conscious leader. And what I've been able to see and experience over these years, that the most successful companies are the ones that have the sustainability, the resilience to keep going, to keep reinventing themselves, to keep taking whatever they're doing to the next level. And that's a lot of what this program is about. I would say if I was to summarize what is the value of all these skills, it's to be able to take whatever you're doing to a new level. And that means if you're going to take your business to a new level, you have to take yourself to a new level. You have to take your team to a new level. You cannot stay the same and expect your business to go a next step bigger. So this is about how we make this kind of alignment and congruency. So I think it's a very practical, it's a very pragmatic program, and it's something that not only will you benefit from personally, but you will be able to take that benefit of what you've learned and to share it and spread it with others. So I hope you come and join us. I'm sure you'll have a fabulous time and learn a lot.